Well, hey, basketball fans, welcome to another round of 10U Junior Basketball here at Miller Middle School. I'm Christopher, thanks for checking out the game. And we got a couple of undefeated teams here. The Pandas in the black and white with the panda illustration on the uniforms against the Buda Jags. Pandas will start with it, and long-armed Kevin, first guy targeted. The ball is loose, jump ball, and a quick turnover here. The Jags will have it for the first time. John Michael, number 36, running the point to start. They'll work to the right side. 3, picks him up, playing an aggressive brand of defense. Into the corner, Cam, 12, trying to back him up, and he hits the deck and turns it over. The Pandas have perhaps mercy ruled more teams than they haven't this season. 8-minute quarters. 12 into the paint, left side layup, and it's in. Didn't even use the backboard. First points belong to the Pandas. Brown will see if he can lead his team to a response here. Works the right side, and a whistle impedes the progress, and it's a blocking, not a blocking foul, but an infraction on the offense. So Jags won't do well to turn the ball over without shots. AD off the glass, left side, and he's perhaps your longest kiddo on the floor, reaching above the clouds to put that one in. John Michael right side again, and a reach-in foul called on 3. So on this end of the court, JP will inbound, looking, and finds John Michael on the run, wheeling around the left side to the paint. 12 comes over and gonna get him on the foul. And in the form of the shot, I believe he'll go to the line. So Jags looking for their first points of the game. 4-0 Pandas from the foul line. John Michael misses to the right side. Shot number 2 on its way off the glass and in, and the Jags are on. High pass, floater, and a foul as Carpenter got him. Deep benches for both these teams to the tune of double digits. Hard bounce pass, changing sides of the floor to right. Works the dribble inside, back to 12, opposite side of the paint. Shot up and blocked perhaps. AD has the offensive board. Turnaround, put back, won't go. And has his own board off the glass this time, and a foul in the act of shooting. So Seven's first trip to the foul line today. Finds the front of the rim and rolls it in. He talked it in and it dropped. So fresh feet on the floor for the Jags, and perhaps a couple for the Pandas as well. And X comes in at the deep spot on the post, and AD bags another free throw. 6-1 the count, 3:37 to play in the first. John Michael at the point, right side. Backing him up, handoff to JP, and he's going to be graced with a blocking foul from the Pandas. So inbound from under the basket, they'll stack it up. JP fakes one way, X up and down, and a travel called. Panda ball, 2:47 and moving. Deep pass intercepted by X, well, knocked out anyway, couldn't hang on to it. So Jags defense up for the challenge so far. Ashton over to AD, back to the corner. A deep 3 in the corner. Found the back of the rim. It looked good for a minute, and a good defensive rebound by John Michael. He'll dish to Mason. Mason will work down the court for the first time today at the point. And then over to John Michael. No-look pass. Brown into the paint with the pass. Looking for X. He found him, luckily. And then a slip and a turnover. Hot pass the other way. Looking for the fast break. Ashton on the other end of that. Goes past JP and has the layup. So 8-1. And the Jags will have to do something about putting some points on the board. Mason into the paint and blocked. And maybe it wasn't blocked because it's going to be a Panda ball. So a shoe tie and then a change of personnel down court. Choose a little bit of time here. Hot pass, baseline. And up, but the ball never finds anything. AD there to bail it out, and a jump ball ensues. John Michael got his hands on it. Possession arrow, Panda's way. One will inbound over the moon. Deep 2, nothing. And Ashton, no shot there, had the board and a push, and they'll stay with the Pandas. Bounce pass to AD, head fake, baseline shot now, floats in, and he's got a couple baskets already today as the Pandas are in double digits. 10-1, no offense yet for the Jags other than the early free throw from the line. Have to set up this offense. They really hadn't had a lot of looks into the paint. This one goes and fouled. So the quarter ends, but John Michael will get to shoot his free throws here in between the break of 1 and 2, and bounces one in. He's got the second point. So shot 2 of 2 on its way and couldn't make good on that one. 10-2, we'll go to the second. So start of period 2. And in, left side off the glass, too high. AD fighting for it. Ashton winds up with the board. Back into the paint he goes, and one. And that's his second from the right side of the goal as he's got 2 layups the same way. See if he can make good on a 3-point play. And he'll miss the left side. And a white ball. I think he means black ball. And Beckham will inbound to John Michael. With some pace down the court. And too high for Creek. Gonzalez over to Ashton. Creek working. And then a few steps there into the paint. Couldn't make good on the layup. And AD's got the board and tied up by John Michael. So Pandas will work underneath their own goal to inbound this one. 24 looking for help. Finds Ashton. Ashton backs up behind the 3, takes a long ball, and it's too strong. And then an offensive board. Jags can't afford to give those shots away, and Wright will reset at the top. And 3-second violation in the lane on the Pandas. 10-point game. John Michael works to the right side, hangs on to it, and shoots, and one! And the best play of the day for the Jags offense has happened. So Brown with a chance to get this one within 7. And uses the backboard and collects. Ashton works the ball down court, right side, picked up by Brown, turns around, over the hand pass. Drake nearly tipped it away. Wright has it, and left side, can't roll it in. Dusty trying to get a board, wrestling it, and it's a tie up with Drake, and I think the possession arrow goes Black's way. Braden in for Mason, and the Pandas sub as well. Hot pass, left side corner, wing, Drake, and Money, he swats him away and then dribbles out of bounds. Not happy about that. Well, no, it's swatted, I guess, by the Jags. It'll stay with the Pandas. John Michael trying to pick Ashton up, backs him up, looking for help through AD's legs, and 24 Gonzalez on the receiving end of it to save the play. Huge pass over the top to the moon. Ashton fakes the 3, dribbles into the paint, shot goes up and in. And Ashton's got at least 7 points, I think. 14-5 Pandas. Brown works cross midcourt, loses the dribble for a minute. Over to Braden. Braden takes aim but couldn't find it, and Dusty's long arms have a board and then a travel called on the Pandas. It'll give it back to the Jags as we take a substitution. Just under 3 to play in the first half. 9-point lead for the Pandas. Jags knew they'd be a formidable opponent. JP works around the defender, trying to find in. Dusty ties him up. No whistle yet, and now the jump ball comes. Ashton slows the pace, 2:30 to go. Right-handed dribble, right side, down the lane, looking to lay it up all the way, and rolls it in. And Ashton's been deadly in the paint today. 2:18, 16-5 Pandas. They've flexed their lead quite a bit here. Pass over to JP in the paint, backs it up, couple dribbles, but couldn't find a lane, hits the deck, and will be called for the travel. 12 calls for the play. Left hand in the corner, in the wing. Crossover, good looking pass there, and the baseline shot won't go. JP's got a board, and will dish it to John Michael, but a good-looking display of offense for the Pandas at first. All the way to the right side, over to the corner. Hot pass, bounce pass, and too hot. With a little trot this time, 12. Fakes the right side, comes to the left side. X tried to swipe it, and the shot goes up and misses, and then a bounce, but he steals it back from Brown, and then a shove there on Brown, I think, and the Pandas will inbound under their basket. Over to the corner in the wing spot, and then another foul reach on the arm. So 23 will take his shots from the foul line for the first time today, a couple bounces. And a good looking shot there, found the back of the rim, and it was just what he needed. Second shot up, and wouldn't work. And so the half ends. 23 will take his second shot because there was a
and towing companies have been contacted as well. This is
say that there was a lane violation on the Jags, so he got to shoot a third free throw. 17-5 at the break. So down 12, Jags need an answer. They'll have the ball first as John Michael works the right side. Foul called, and a blocking foul. JP slaps the ball, finds Cam. Cam with an awkward looking shot, wouldn't drop. JP's got the board, needing to go back up and hopefully draw the foul, but he won't. He'll go to the ground and a tie-up ensues. Pandas working right to left here in the second half, and 12 will work to his left side. High pass over to right down the baseline, 30. Couple dribbles in, knocked out by Drake, and Drake needs to stay under control, but won't, and dives out of bounds. But it stays with the Jags. Carpenter bounce pass to John Michael. 3, picks him up. And around the right side, off the glass, won't work. And then knocked out, I think, by the Pandas. It'll be a black ball underneath the basket. JP chest pass, Drake from the hip, and bags one, and the jump shot counts. 10-point game, 17-7, as the Pandas come across midcourt. And then Xavier nearly knocks that one away. Well, he does knock it away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pandas. JP with his hands up. Cam there to find the other side. Fast break. Number 3 going to try to contest him. The hot off the glass, and it won't work. And saved by the Pandas. Fast break the other way. JP trying to respond in transition. And Ashton's got the bucket. So a great play by Cam, but just too much aggression off of the backboard on the layup. Blocked by AD, and then saved by X. And then the foul called. Referee telling JP to slide down and get out from underneath the basket, give himself some more room. Finds X in the corner, and then a blocking foul. And he always says white ball, but I think he means black. Over to Drake. 3 ball, long, way high. JP finds the bottom of the backboard, and the whistle blows. 4:30 in the third, 19-7 the count. Pass into the paint, right. And hot off the glass himself. Cam has the board, and they tie him up. John Michael down court. Chest pass over to Cam, looking for a lane, and right's called for the reach-in. JP over to John Michael. And the key, and spins around. It'll be a travel. Oh, no, a foul before that's called. And a good defensive play by DeBaby as he knocks that one away. JP overhead, found John Michael. Looking for Cam, now he'll hit X. 12 slots it free, and it's a turnover. Kevin, nearly stolen back by X, working from between his legs, kicked away, and now Drake and DeBaby wrestle it. Romeo and Mason check in for the Jags. Pandas will inbound underneath of their basket. Fakes one way, hits DeBaby the other. Looking for Ashton in the middle. Romeo there to try to discombobulate things, but Ashton gets the shot off. It's AD who puts it up and fouled, I believe, in the act of shooting. AD from the line. He was good in the first half and is good again so far here in the second. Ref's telling the rebounders, got to stay outside the key until the ball's away. And he bags the second. 21-7 the score. It's been all Pandas here. Mason trying to keep that dribble alive, throws up a prayer and finds it from the free throw line. How about 4? Just over a minute in the third. Ashton on the wing, nobody picks him up, drives in, spin move, got disoriented and lost sight of the rim. Team able there to rebound and go back up with it, knocked away, and they'll stay with the Pandas. 23 to inbound again, looking for DeBaby on the wing, dishes off to AD into the paint, and short shot is short rather. Loose, Wright's got it, easy putback and in. 30 seconds in the third, 23-9. Creek over to X and DeBaby has it. Bounce pass over to Wright and in, and how about the chemistry there between those two? 25-9. And John Michael has the ball stolen. 23, right side, and floats one up, won't go, and a foul called on the Pandas. Final quarter, Price will inbound. Mason off the screen, dishes back to John Michael. Works himself over to the corner, double teamed, and stripped away on the jump ball. Kevin working it down court this time at the point. And an open 23 off the left side of the glass, too short. But a hustle play by Wright, and now he'll shoot the 3 ball and miss short. Cam there to catch it. In the backcourt, turned over. DeBaby, Cam the only one there, and too short on that shot. Romeo has the board and then called for the travel. So underneath we go again here of the Panda basket. Intercepted by Cam, reached up and grabbed that pass. Mason will work the top. And then stripped away by 23, who's playing an aggressive brand of defense today. Kevin all the way in and trips, and they'll call it on Mason. Inbound from underneath. Off the feet of 23, he just bounced it right off of him and back out of bounds, unlucky. Price will work the ball down court. Just under 6 minutes to go in the game. Over to 9, down the baseline. And a prayer, nothing there. 24 has it, and then a travel as he collected it. Mason on the left edge. Couldn't ever get control of that dribble, and another turnover. And that's been the story of the Jags offense primarily today. Just hadn't had a lot of controlled shots right into the paint and found the back. AD reaches up, but it's Wright who gets it and shoots it. JP, and then knocked away. JP back in. Slows his pace. On the right edge all the way in, and then a circus shot. Didn't quite go, though. It was on frame, and a big heave down court. Romeo there. May got a piece of that, but Kevin's got it now. Using his hand to signal his team. Chest pass, jump ball, or jump shot rather, and errant and off of 23. Mason crosses over into the paint, loses the dribble, and another turnover. Kevin, left edge. Left side rolls one home, 27-9, and the Pandas would just need 7 more points before they could end this one prematurely. And 23 nearly has another steal, and they will get the reach called this time. Price, back to JP, 3 ball, off the glass, and banks it home! So an inbound infraction, stepped over the line, turns the ball over and gives the Jag the ball there under their basket. Into the corner is 9, and a timeout called on the Jag for the Jags bench. Back from the timeout, 2:41 to play. Price slaps the ball, sends his team scattering, looking for Solis, but found Romeo, and the ball just wouldn't go in. Rolled around on the backside, and a travel called there. All 4 Panda players there vying to carry it down, but it's Ashton who will get it. And then knocked away by Price. How about the defense? Right there to collect it, though. And then a little jump shot teardrop will drop in for Kevin, and he's got a couple today. 29-12 as we pass the 2-minute mark, and Price has it stolen away by Kevin. Nobody there. Lets JP go on by, and then throws the ball up to the top and hangs it, sticks it, and we'll have to have a new basketball. Ref's trying to get that particular ball down, but not sure what's wrong with the one in his hand, and a ball up there you wouldn't think would cause much of a problem. Probably not worth getting the day off schedule. We'll see how long this lasts. Okay, the slick orange Nike ball is the ball of selection. We'll play on, and Wright will take aim, and unlucky, fall out of that one. Shot number 2 for 30, left-handed, and finds it that time. 30-12 the count, and a good display of offense for the Pandas. And X bounced past to Cam, and he can't control it. Under 30 seconds to go. Ashton spins around, and right hand from the left side won't fall. Cam had a hand on it. Ashton's got it back. Good dish off to 21, and he's looking for help. Finds it in 0-0, blocked by X. John Michael trying to get control of it, couldn't, and the whistle blows. Clock ebbs under 2 seconds. John Michael's got to shoot a buzzer beater. He'll let it go, find the front of the rim, and the Pandas just too much for the Jags today. 30-12, they keep their unbeaten streak alive. Jags fall to 4-1, and we've got 2 more on the schedule in the regular season. We'll see you guys for those.